everyone, welcome back to the dannphan chan. It's actually pretty dreary outside today, which I guess is pretty fitting, because we're reading Dirtbag Rapture. Hey, look at the viewership. How many of you guys have actually made it this far? So we're currently on issue 3. We got a great cover here, where she's being shot into the air by an explosion. A bunch of things are getting destroyed in the background, and she's more concerned about protecting those drugs of hers. Actually, she's not really looking at the drugs. She's more so looking up at the logo. So clearly, she's supposed to be breaking the fourth wall. That's what they intended, by looking at her own logo of her comic. The last thing I remember reading of Dirtbag Rapture, it's been a while, but I remember her being possessed by one of the ghosts. So they have two separate teams. One of them is called the Angels and one of them is called the Demons, but they're not actually angels and demons. They're just ghosts who had some kind of massive orgy and became more powerful because they fused together gem style.
Wow, you're beautiful!
Anyway, let's get to the exciting conclusion here. Getting high is like life. What? That's the line that we're starting with? That's how we're starting issue 3? Getting high is like life. Fucking please, I double dog dare you, explain that statement. You don't remember it all, but the important moments stick around. Those are all that keep you going sometimes, trying to collect more moments like that. Like people and places, not always reliable for a good time, but when the stars align, oh boy. She even looks bored in her flashbacks, come on man. You leave your body, but at the same time, you've never been closer to being who you are completely. No filters in the way, pure essence. But as high as I ever got in my life, wait a minute, I gotta do the voice. I almost forgot that I gave her a snobby voice. But as high as I ever got in my life, and I'm not bragging, but I kinda am, it all paled to the peak I felt from an angel trying to possess me. God, she felt so good inside my body. Telling you that doesn't work, moron. How many times have we both tried and failed? Oh, wow. Can we do that again? You took your shot, here's mine. Cat belongs with us. I mean, look at her. She's been awake for less than an hour and she's buying weed. No one is beyond redemption, you foul beast. I am. Now get out, Two Shoes, or I start dropping stoners. You won't win. Never mind us. The Creator would not allow such a violation upon their kingdom. Lol. This fucking guy. No one's running shit, schmucko. Can someone please explain to me where this guy is getting his slang from? You're combining lol with schmucko. This is nowhere near approaching a conclusion, demon. Blah blah blah. Go tell it to someone who cares. And then the angel unpossesses the girl. Is that actually real or am I still high? It can be both. Let's go. I got a car waiting for us. Where are we going? Paris, duh. And we ride in style. There's a box of edibles in there with your name on it. All you have to do is listen. I don't know, this feels like a bad idea, but I'm still gonna get in because this car is totally radical. You can go home and wait for the angels. They already tried shooting you in the head, while I have saved your ass twice in 24 hours. Okay, but no funny stuff. Wouldn't dream of it. One sec, let me slip out of this human. Fuck this, nope. What the hell are you? Where are we? Still in the Hummer Cat. I know that they gave him like the creepy voice for the specific dialogue box, but I kind of want to keep that salesman voice. I made it a bit roomier. One of the benefits. I said benefit because that's the word that it's supposed to be, but he says fucking bennies of being a demon. Collect enough ghosts, you can do all sorts of neat tricks. Even make yourself look like whatever you want. And you picked that? Oh my god, those claws totally don't match with the rest of your outfit. Now, I want to ask you one simple question. How would you like to win a car? If you could sum it up in one word, what is wrong with the world today? I think that's right. Lack of freedom, laws, civil and moral, second-guessing every impulse folks were born with. Don't drive here, don't steal that. What if the world was free to follow their hearts? Imagine all the greatness that would spill out of that. Wouldn't you want to be part of that? I guess, but of course you would. That's why you're so important. We place these last two souls on our sigil, and all the injustice and oppression of life falls away. Humanity can be what it was truly born to be. For all you have sacrificed, you'd finally be rewarded, like you should have been all along. Nicer house, shitloads of cash, hot and cold running drugs, and no more ghosts bugging you ever again. What do you mean no more ghosts? Of course there would be ghosts! If anything, there would be more ghosts because you're killing everyone! We've come a long way as silent partners. All we want is to make it official now. Let's save this world from the greatest sin of all, boredom. What do you say, Cat? I got one of those plain beds, super deluxe first class, if that sways you. It does. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Shit, yeah. Really? Really? He basically said that he wanted to not restrain any people from committing laws or hurting anyone. And you're like, yeah, sounds good. I mean, I guess I already know that this character is a shitty person, but come on, man. I thought you were trying to aim towards like a redemption with her, and you're just straight up having her chill with the demons. Now, go get what's her name, that ghost we're dropping off. I want to have a chat. If it's all the same to you, she doesn't want to do it anymore. And I don't feel like making her. Can we please leave her out of this? So you got attached, you sucker. Is that cool? Pfft, of course. She's just some ghost. We'll stop and pick up a new one on the way. And a few for me. I'm feeling a little hungry. Driver, pull over next chance you get and find us at church. You're probably getting annoyed with me. Maybe even mad. Hang on to that. I deserve it. But in my defense, I was high from that possession attempt. And crap, hang on, I'll come back to this. Her excuse for being a shitty person is, my bad, I was high. This fucking character. Cat, I found a great replacement. This is Jeff. He used to be a cop until he got fired. Spent a lot of time fighting for men's rights and being ironically racist until he died smoking in the bed and leaving 22 other tenants homeless. It's quite a description. Jeff, this is Cat. We talked about her. You said she was hot. This chick ain't what I'd call hot. Yeah, she's really not. Gross. No. It's either Jeff or what's her name? What do you mean? What do you mean it's either Jeff? What? There's no other ghosts in the universe? I'm willing to bet that you could, like, go to any ghost who's been hanging around for 100 years, bored out of their mind, and be like, hey, wanna go to Paris? And you just take them. What? Fine, give me your hand. I'll give you way more than— oh, no, the wrong voice. When can I stick him in my mindscape? I promised he could go all the way to the gate with us. Pair of two shoes in hot pursuit. What would you like me to do? Keep heading for the airport like normal. I'll handle this. Cat, you and Jeff hang out. This won't take a second. I take it back. That's a nice can. I can't begin to describe how much I hate you. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, you getting mad at me and me telling you it gets way worse. Here's the worst. Okay, killing a bunch of innocent people, and she's doing drugs. Awesome. I didn't find out about this until later, okay? As far as I knew, he was just having a stern talk with them. They soundproof those Hummers. I don't think it's that soundproof to ignore a giant fucking explosion! And it was only getting worse. Why? Why is the writer just constantly making things worse for this character? When does the turnaround happen? You would not believe how many people choked to death on sandwiches in this airport. You look pleased. Recruited half a dozen ghosts in this terminal alone. And why don't you use any of those other ghosts that you just recruited? Why are we sticking with, I don't know, ironically racist guy here? A collection of small, everyday, annoying habits in a smug, ageless jerk. Then why are you working with him? Slow down, chickie. Yeah, that's a That's something that guys say. Slow down, chickie. What's the big hurry? You want to get me all alone? I want to dip you in acid. Let's go, dude. This is your room. Get inside. Hey, what the jumped up hell is this? Let me out of here. You're supposed to be helping me, you skag. Ugh, why is every ghost in my life a complete nightmare? Why is he screaming in cursive? I swallowed enough THC in the Hummer to tranquilize a Triple Crown dance card. It was the only way I could stop my hands from shaking, or the persistent thoughts telling me what a mistake I was making. Then why don't you stop making it? I like being alone, and I was missing it. A lot of people don't, but I've always been. Oh no, please. Anyone but this guy. Hey kid, guess who I just possessed? So once we get these last two slotted in the sigil, all of us demons will be made of flesh and we get to keep our powers and stuff. Then we can start fixing this place up. Who's going to say no to the devil, you know? First thing I'll do is get rid of pets. The concept, I mean. Oh wow, I didn't realize that this demon guy worked for PETA, but also probably a lot of actual pets. Who's going to stop me? In daylight savings time? That's out of here. You know, with what's her name and Jeff inside you, we could wrap this up in the next 24 hours. Chad, I told you. She's not. It's the one thing I asked for, dude. Fine, it's cool. Forget I asked. I just don't see why you're cool working with me, but somehow Ghost Girl is off limits. It's because I love her! That's the only exciting part. Paris. No, for the 10th time, you didn't say shit about any connecting flights, and you definitely did not say the word Belarus. If I had given you the choice, which would you have picked? Paris. Duh. That's why I lied to you. Duh. You hitting on my daughter, mister? Just kidding, that's my wife. Come on, honey. Time's a wasting. Belarus is great. It's one of the last remaining dictatorships in Europe. Everyone is super impressed. Even though, like, you made this whole speech about how you want to completely get rid of oppression by removing all social structures and laws. Listen, I've been thinking about all this, and I don't know how jazzed I am about it anymore. Now she's not super jazzed about it, huh? Here, take some of these. They'll fuck you up enough that you won't care about anything. You're welcome. Fuck you, Chad. I'm not some junkie machine. Ow, stop. Get the fuck. Don't mistake me being nice for me requesting anything. I'm telling you what you're going to do, and you're exercising your option to pretend you have a choice. Okay, now you can get mad at me. Because any idiot capable of standing upright and getting dressed could see I really fucked this one up. Acknowledging that you're doing something bad and still doing it doesn't make it okay! Now I had no choice but to go along with Chad's big demon plan to probably wreck the world and not actually fix it. If you broke it down like I'd been doing, he was basically a libertarian with a couple super... yeah, sure, that's it. I would have used the word anarchist, but I didn't want to face anyone. Not Hannah or the rest of my ghosts. So I figured out how to reach in and yank the passenger right out of my mindscape. Miss Garcia, I'm sorry for everything I said and did. Please forgive me. Whatever I have to do, I'm begging you. Don't send me back in there again. Why are you so afraid? What did you see in there? Inside me? It was... Let's go, deadbeat. You said anything we want? I want you on the bottom of the river 5 seconds ago. Sure, I'm cool. It won't be long, right? You said you only have one more to go? Great, this is fine. Cease your sinister movements, or we will be forced to smite thee. The angels are gonna smite them with a fucking tank. Yeah. Too late, Two Shoes. My man is on the freaking sigils. We win this round. Evil triumphs again, like always. Untrue. We have seen all your unholy designs. Their markers 7 meters underwater. Now, all of you get over here, and we will be merciful. Refuse, and you shall see what God's army can do. You and your army can suck my kapoom. I blacked out. The bad kind, and when I came to, I was already being yanked around by an entirely different set of hands. Chad's stolen body was on fire, and he was nowhere to be seen. Then I saw what Karen really looked like. and thought I was going to scream. I don't know, she looks pretty okay to me. Fucking... until I saw what she did to Jeff, I thought I was going to barf. Can ghosts kill other ghosts? Hey, you! Tired of reading bad comics? But there are no good comics. No, you're wrong! There's BurningstarComics.net. Original comics made by me and my friends. Stop reading bad comics and start getting to the indies, nerd. Wow! BurningstarComics.net. Check the link in the description.
Program restart.